Today I have some very simple thrift flips for you. The first project is this metal sign. I actually got it at the Goodwill bins, so I paid probably less than $1 for it. So I'm going to remove these tags, clean it up a little bit, and then I'm simply going to apply a transfer to the center. First, I'm going to use some Waverly chalk paint and cashew to paint over these grapes in the center. It seems to be almost the exact color of the piece itself, and I'm not going to be repainting anything except the center part. Once that is completely dry, I'm going to apply one of these transfers from the Candy Cane Cottage by IOD. Now I'm just going to seal this transfer in using DIY Big Top. Project number 2 is also a piece from the Goodwill bins. This is looks like a handmade sled, and I'm going to remove that gold trim around the edge as well as the hot glue. I'm also removing the wood piece, and I'm going to replace it with one of these cutting boards from Dollar Tree. I had previously stained it with some antique wax, and I'm just going to use that as the seat on the sled. It's a little bit bigger and a little bit more substantial. So I'm just going to go ahead, unscrew the top, screw this one back in, and this is good to go. I added this Christmas book stack that I made previously, and I think this is a fun little project. This is a piece I picked up at a local thrift store for 75 cents. If you know what this is, let me know. I'm sure it's some kind of a kitchen tool, but to me it looked like a snowman. So I'm going to be using Fusion paint, and I'm going to be painting the middle and bottom part with this white paint. I think it's parchment. I'm not positive on that. Now I'm painting the top part of this piece that's going to be his hat, and I'm using a black paint for this. Now our snowman needs a scarf, so I'm using one of these strips of flannel that I had from some Christmas pajamas, and I'm just tying that around the neck. I'm going to give him a simple face and some buttons. So that this piece can be hung or hung on the Christmas tree, I'm going to add a piece of wire to the top. I felt like his little hat needed a little something extra, so I'm going to add a little bit of greenery. This little drum I thrifted from a local thrift shop, and I'm going to remove part of the twine that I'm sure was used to hang around someone's neck. I like the twine around the sides, and I like the neutral color of the drum, so I'm not going to be painting it or anything. I did have to go ahead and tie a knot here to secure it onto the side of the drum, and then I added a little bit of hot glue to hold it. That's all I did to this drum. Now I'm just going to style it. I'm placing it in the corner along with this thrifted nutcracker mug and another small thrifted drum. And I'm going to add some bottle brush trees and a nutcracker. My last simple thrift flip today is using some of this thrifted vintage music. This was a sheet of music that only had one page. It didn't have the entire piece with it, so I don't feel bad about cutting it up. I am going to cut it in half, and then I'm going to roll it into little tubes and tie it with some jute twine. I'm going to do this 2 or 3 more times until I have enough to fill my container. Now I'm going to do the same thing using some of these piano rolls, but I do want these holes to show when I roll it up. So you can see here the way I'm cutting it across, but then I made it a little bit thinner, and I'm going to roll it so that the holes will show, and then I'm going to cut off that excess. And once again, I will secure it with some jute twine and repeat this process till I have enough. Now I'm going to place my rolled music pieces into this little boot that I had when I was a child, along with this little Santa cup from Dollar Tree. I hope you've enjoyed these simple thrift flips today, and I certainly hope you have a happy holiday. Thanks so much for watching. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button, the thumbs up button, and the notification bell. Remember to share the chic. Bye now.